And here is the Artist's Almanac for March 1st, 2018. Today is the birthday of Ralph Waldo Ellison, born on this day in 1913 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Ellison was an American novelist, literary critic, and scholar, and best known for his novel Invisible Man. Ellison's father, Lewis, loved literature and named his son after Ralph Waldo Emerson, and Ralph discovered as an adult that his father had hoped his son would grow up to be a poet. After the accidental death of his father, Ellison's mother moved them to Gary, Indiana. According to Ellison, his mother felt that, "My brother and I would have a better chance of reaching manhood if we grew up in the North." But unable to find work, she shortly returned to Oklahoma with the family, where Ellison worked as a busboy and shoeshine boy, hotel waiter, and a dentist's assistant. A neighborhood father gave Ellison free trumpet and saxophone lessons, leading Ellison to eventually become the school bandmaster. Ellison applied twice for admission to Tuskegee Institute, the prestigious all-black university in Alabama, founded by Booker T. Washington. He was finally admitted in 1933 for lack of a trumpet player in the orchestra. Out of necessity, Ellison hopped freight trains to get to Alabama, but upon arrival, realized that Tuskegee was no less class-conscious than any other school. Ellison's outsider position at Tuskegee sharpened his satirical lens, and critic Hilton Als had this to say: "Standing apart from the university's air of sanctimonious negritude enabled him to write about it. In passages of Invisible Man, he looks back with scorn and despair on the sniveling ethos that ruled at Tuskegee." Despite his difficult childhood, Ellison would go on to write one of the great American novels of the 20th century. Invisible Man took 5 years to complete and was published in 1952. The book addresses many of the social and intellectual issues facing African Americans early in the 20th century, including black nationalism, the relationship between black identity and Marxism, and the reformist racial policies of Booker T. Washington, as well as issues of individuality and personal identity. Invisible Man is the story of a young, college-educated black man struggling to survive and succeed in a racially divided society that refuses to see him as a human being. Told in the form of a first-person narrative, Invisible Man traces the nameless narrator's physical and psychological journey from blind ignorance to enlightened awareness, or, according to the author, from purpose to passion to perception, through a series of flashbacks in the forms of dreams and memories. Set in the U.S. during the pre-civil rights era, when segregation laws barred black Americans from enjoying the same basic human rights as their white counterparts. I am an invisible man. No, I'm not a spook like those who haunted Edgar Allan Poe, nor am I one of your Hollywood movie ectoplasms. I'm a man of substance, of flesh and bone, fiber and liquids, and I might even be said to possess a mind. I am invisible, understand, simply because people refuse to see me. The opening lines to the novel Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. Thanks for listening. Be kind, do good work, and until next time.